A very, very good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whichever part of the world you're observing it. My name is Parul, as you know, and I'm so glad that after almost a year, I'm coming back with again a bunch of loads and loads of lovely interviews, lovely inspirations, lovely women, men whom I feel inspired with, and their stories are really worth listening. Why 1 year? Yes, I was on a break. I was also recouping, and lots has happened in my life too, which I'll be slowly talking about. But today, without taking much time, I'm so privileged to welcome Sneha on my show. As I always say, that celebrating womanhood is the very one of the very close topics to me, because I feel that all of us as women are privileged that we are multitaskers and we do a lot of things, but at the same time, we are privileged that because our shoulders are very strong, lots keeps coming on our shoulders, right? So, without taking much time, Sneha, welcome to
Hi,
Powerful Me.
Parul. Thank you, Parul, for having me here.
Awesome, awesome. And Sneha is a lovely friend. She's a lovely person. And because once I started knowing her story, I was really, really excited to have you on this show. So this is the channel, Sneha, for your information. I have had wonderful women like you. They have come to share their stories. Only one purpose, which is my purpose, and my intention is that how can we really inspire or ignite certain minds who are sitting right there and thinking, yeah, I don't think I can do it. Maybe, there are other kind of people who do it. So over to you. Tell me a bit about you, Sneha. You as a girl, as a young girl, how were you while you were growing up? What were the emotions, and what were the challenges you felt while growing up as a teenager and then as a young woman? Over to you.
Life is never a straight. It's always about ups and downs. I am from a small city, Hubli. Okay, we are six of them, six siblings, and I'm the elder one.
Mm-hmm.
Being the elder one, I always had responsibilities on my shoulder
Mm,
and never got to know about the childhood more. But
okay.
always I dreamt of having my own life, being independent.
Mm-hmm.
So taking it one step at a time, I always believe that doing everything, whatever comes to you, the best. And today here I am. So the
Wow.
challenges are always there, but taking
Uh-huh.
one step at a time is the key.
Okay. So when the challenges happen, and let me say the Sneha of 21, 22, 23, because I work a lot with young adults and I work a lot with that age group also, along with women entrepreneurs. Especially I am wanting, because you work, and we'll come to it, that you work a lot with students, right? So I want to know that Sneha of 21, 22, when she used to go through challenges, what she used to do. I'm sure she used to cry. I'm sure she used to feel disheartened also. Will you like to share the down part of Sneha at that time?
The down part of me is this is very close to my heart, which I have never told to anyone. When I finished my 10th standard,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a time that I have to join 11th and 12th.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Being in a small city, I was made to join a commerce background, but I was interested in doing science
Okay.
for the only reason that that was a co-education. Science was a co-education. So I was made to join commerce stream. For two,
Uh,
3 months I joined there, but I was never interested. And
mm,
I fought a lot and then again came back to science stream, which was my favorite.
mm,
So
mm,
2, 3 months I fought a lot up with my family
uh-huh.
because I wanted to join science stream.
Mm,
So
mm, mm.
that was very hard for me. Every day I used to feel ki, this is not me. I can't be here. So
Okay.
this is not, that was always there.
Yeah, so good. And yeah, and thank you so much for sharing, because I know some of these parts we are carrying for years and years in our system, and it does impact our personality today, because when such things happen, we do relate to those limited belief systems where people had put us somewhere, and of course respecting that they had their own reasons, we understand, but at the same time we were the one who was going through something like that. So Sneha, what do you think, that young girl of 21, 22, when all this happened, and you said beautifully that you really fought with your people. So I'll take out the word fought, but I'll put it as you expressed. And what will you like to say that what as a message if you want to give, that suppose people are not understanding, suppose teachers are not understanding, your parents are not understanding when you are at the age of 22, 23, what is the message, what should the the person do, the children do, the students do at that time, how can they be more self expressive?
Have clarity in your mind what you want to do
Hmm.
and what is your interest.
Hmm.
So it's very important to know yourself that what is your interest and what you really want to do. Don't go
Hmm.
in a flow. Just
Hmm.
ask yourself what you want to do or what you want to see yourself as in your future self,
Right.
and try to make them understand that this is my goal. Show them your
Ah,
long term goal
very
and
nice.
make them understand that I want to do this and these are the things, and take them with along you. I didn't
Okay.
have much of understanding, but I did. Fought and I found my way. But again,
Right.
there are better things that you can do. Be calm, know your goal, show
Hmm.
them what you want to do, and get along. Take your
Hmm.
family and friends along, and then
Yeah,
the life will be easy that way.
very nice. So
Staying calm and having clarity is the key.
wow. Yeah, I got those words exactly what you said. I think you said first be clear, right? I'm
Yes.
fighting and I'm just telling, no, I want to do this. Why are you stopping me? More than that, if you are clear. So, my dear viewers, those who are in this age group and young students, and we'll come to what Sneha does because she's really passionate of working with youngsters. She's running a business which is really very, very interesting, and she's really doing an amazing job. I had a chance to talk to one or two parents from my apartment who had taken her service, and they really said that her way of working is very different. But coming back what she said, I want to rephrase it, that she says it's not about fighting, but it's all about being clear first, calm, and then expressing that what is your long term goal. And with that intention, if you'll talk to your elders, chances are that people will understand you better. Then you become a rebel, or you just say it, okay, you don't listen to me, I'll not listen to you. And unfortunately that communication doesn't go anywhere, right? So
Ye- Yes.
coming towards the fag end of what we want to really know about you, Sneha, that what you do, I know you're running a fantabulous business, and why you do that, what you do, Sneha. Please share.
Yeah. See, since I told ki I'm the elder one in my six siblings, I always felt ki teenagers are not understood. They don't
Hmm.
have the, liberty to express themselves.
Okay.
So teenagers are always very close to me. So I work very close with teenagers, and
Hmm.
well, whenever I am with teenagers, I
Yeah.
feel that I belong to them. So
Wow.
that's how I choose my path.
Very nice.
I run a coaching center called Samarth Academy, and we teach students
Okay.
academic subjects. We make them
Okay.
fall in love with the subjects.
Hmm.
It is not only about the subject. We say that if you
Right.
study well,
Hmm.
there is all anything that you do, your academics should always be good.
Right. Right.
So that's
Right.
how we make them fall in love with the subject, and we have passionate teachers with us.
Awesome. So, Sneha, tell us more about your academy. If suppose somebody wants to, approach you, I think if you can type your number out there next to your name, or you can speak out while people are listening. You can speak out your number. I think that'll be easier for now. If you can speak out your number, they can contact you. And what is, as you said, I heard the word you. It's an online academy, right? Which is very, very,
Yes.
I think, comfortable thing, and music to the ears for a lot of parents, because picking, dropping becomes such a tough thing. So, will you like to tell more about it so that the viewers who are listening and the parents who are listening, they want to contact you, they can?
I run a coaching center called Samarth Academy, and website is www.samarthacademy.in. My contact number is 988 616 3793. If you want my service, then only you call. It's not that any time, if you even if you are stuck with something
Hmm.
and you want to have a clarity with your teenager, I also help parents
Okay.
to they are always tensed. To overcome their tension, live
Yeah.
give make a way for students or
Right.
their kids to find their own way.
Uh-huh.
So they can also call me for the to
Very
get a
nice.
clarity on that. So my number
Okay.
is 988 616 3793.
Very nice. Great. And also, just wanted to also understand that how long have you been running it now, Sneha?
um See, I am running it for more than 2 decades now.
Ooh,
So
wow.
after my post graduation, I was an engineering college lecturer.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started taking classes. After a year, everyone took 100 on 100, and that's how I
Ooh,
grew it as a coaching center. And so,
fantastic.
yeah, so we are here in this business from 2 decades.
2 decades, and that really speaks volume about your credibility and also your passion. Because you were an engineer, you could have gone for some job and you could have continued, but because you were passionate about what you're doing, you made sure that you converted your passion into your profession, right? So viewers, this is what Sneha does.
I
And
just want to interrupt here.
please, yeah.
I'm a postgraduate in mathematics, but I was
Okay.
working as an engineering college lecturer, math lecturer.
Okay.
So, but I'm a postgraduate in mathematics, and math is very close to my heart.
Wow. And I think lot of us can't relate to it, because ask me, after 10th standard, I always, was scared. And after 10th, I never tried to even touch maths book. But I really feel what you said genuinely, that if I had a teacher like you, or a person like you, or,
Thank you.
academy like you, I'm sure that fear would have gone. So I think I can really relate to what you said. So Sneha's credibility, as you said, her own experience is one part of it. She's qualified also, and her passion all combined together is all about Samarth Academy, what she runs. It's an online coaching place, so you don't have to drop pick and have that hassle of today's traffic. Also, she has left her number. You can absolutely re-listen to it and contact her. And lastly, I'm summing it up by saying that I'm sure that, as she said, it's not just you have to join. Suppose you want to ask her certain questions, or you want your, as parents, you're a little confused, please talk to her. She'll be able to guide you and genuinely give her advice for that, right? So lastly, Sneha, as a woman entrepreneur, coming to just last bit of it, summing it up, as a woman entrepreneur now, so one is your passion and you're helping student, also you're a woman entrepreneur for 2 decades and you've been going on this journey. What's your message to some of us who are really wanting to do? I was say, suppose somebody, some of them are homemakers still, or they are really had certain qualifications, but due to family circumstances they did not get into work. What do you think, as an entrepreneur, your message will be? Can they restart, and if yes, what do they need to do in the mindset to just do it? Your
Yes,
concluding
of
remarks.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So always they can restart wherever they are. So as I always say, one step at a time. So
Hmm.
wherever you are, start learning what interests you. Then slowly, nowadays, since everything is online, it's very easy
Hmm. Hmm.
to make your career.
Career. Yeah.
And as a woman, I always say you should be independent. You should
Hmm.
have earn your own money,
Very nice.
and
Yeah.
you should be always independent and start small. When you start taking actions, slowly the doors will open for you.
Sure.
The doors will
Great.
always open for you. So taking actions is the first step. Start
Great.
taking action.
Thank you. So thank you so much. Big thank you to Sneha. I'm sure
Thank you for having me.
lots of people, parents, students, and of course, as I said, entrepreneurs. I think I'll sum it up by saying it's Sneha's messages: take first step, take small steps, start where you are. Don't worry about the bigger picture. And if you move and take action, rest will happen. So thanks a lot, Sneha, and I'm sure you will have a lot of people contacting you, and thank you so much for being that difference, making difference in somebody's life, especially the youngsters, because they are our future. And if they are guided well, I'm sure, they can really make the nation what we all dream for. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Parul. Thanks for having me.
Thanks.